Hello, my dear pupils. Here I am, your teacher of English. I hope you're doing well. I miss you so much. I know staying at home is not really a pleasure, but it's a means of prevention, especially these days. As they say, stay home, stay safe, save lives. Hope we will meet up soon, face to face in class at Belbeshir School. So, let's get started. This is the new unit that we are going to study online. So, take your pupils book, Unit 6, page 54. Don't forget to prepare your pencil to write down the answers when needed. As you know, there are some people who live in the city and others who live in the country. In Unit 4, we learned about the places that we can find in the city like the library, the bank, the bus station, and others. Today, we are going to know about some places in the country. In this picture, you can see the Star family who are looking at a map where there is a field, a forest, a plant, a lake, and a river. So, let's answer the questions about the picture. Number 1. Where do they want to go? The answer, they want to go to the countryside. Number 2. Does Mr. Star want to play badminton? No, he wants to go for a picnic. Number 3. What does Simon want to do? The answer is he wants to go swimming. Number 4. What does Stella want to do? The answer is she wants to look at some plants and draw their leaves. Now we move to page 55 to do another activity of reading. I'm going to read the text and you follow with me. Lily and her brother Charlie enjoy having picnics in the countryside. Today, they're having a picnic in the forest with their grandmother. Lily and her grandmother are sitting on the blankets. They're putting the picnic on it. After lunch, Lily wants to do her homework. She must look at the plants and draw their leaves. Lily's looking at the bread because it's very old and they can't eat it for lunch. Charlie is standing next to the lake. He is throwing bread to the ducks. It isn't the bread for the ducks. It's the new bread for their picnic. The ducks are eating his family's lunch. After reading the text, let's answer some questions in order to understand more. Number 1. Where are Lily and Charlie? The answer is in the forest. Number 2. Who are they with? The answer is with their grandma. Number 3. What's Lily putting on the blankets? The answer is the picnic. Then we are going to complete the sentences below the picture, so take your pencil and follow with me. Sentence number 1. Lily and her grandmother are sitting on the blankets. It's already done. Number 2. Lily wants to. The answer is do her homework. Number 3. Lily must look at the plants and draw their leaves. Sentence number 4. Lily is looking at the bread because it's very old. Sentence number 5. Charlie is standing next to the lake. Sentence number 6. The ducks are eating the family's lunch. Let's move to the last exercise on this page. Here, we are going to complete the story. Lily's in the forest. Lily must look at the plants and draw their leaves. Lily and her grandmother are putting food on the blanket. They're having a picnic. Lily's looking at the bread because it's very old, so they can't eat it. Next to the lake, Charlie is throwing bread to the ducks. It's the nice new bread for his family's lunch. The following activity that we are going to do is on page 56. So, what can you see in the picture? We can see grass, a lake, trees, and of course the star family. Where are they? They are in the countryside. Now, let's answer the 4 questions above this picture. Number 1, who's cold? It's Simon. Number 2, what's Grandma drawing? She is drawing a cow. Number 3, where is Grandpa? He is fishing in the river. Number 4, where are the cows? They are in the field. Look at the adjectives in the picture and try to find the pairs of opposites. So, we have the adjective weak and its opposite strong. The adjective thin and its opposite fat. The adjective hot and its opposite cold. And the last adjective is quiet and its opposite loud. Let's practice more these adjectives by answering the following questions. Number 1, is Mrs. Starr tired or hungry? She is tired. Is the fish fat or thin? It's fat. Is Stella's drawing good or bad? It's bad. Is Simon hot or cold? He's cold. Is Susie hungry or thirsty? She is thirsty. Now you take page 58, look at the picture, ask and answer following the example given and using the words in the 2 boxes. The first box contains adjectives and the second one contains nouns. Let's start. A. The board's dirty. Shall I clean it? It's already done. B. I am cold. Shall I get you a blanket? C. I'm tired. Shall I get you a chair? D. I'm hungry. Shall I get you an apple? E. I'm thirsty. Shall I get you a drink? F. I'm hot. Shall I open the window? Now, let's read a new episode of Lock and Key. So, follow with us. Let's go to the countryside for a picnic, Key.
Great idea, Locke. Shall we ask Mrs. Potts too?
Yes, Key. Please, go and ask her.
Shall I take a photo of you, Mrs. Potts? Go and stand in front of our car.
No, thank you, Mr. Key. I can take one of the lake.
Are you hungry, Locke? Shall I go to the river and catch some fish to eat?
Don't be silly, Key. We've got a big picnic.
Are you cold, Mrs. Potts? Shall I put this blanket on you?
No, thank you. It's hot. I don't need a blanket.
Well, I can get you food or a blanket, and I can't help you. No problem. I can go for a long walk up the mountain.
Yes, Key. Good idea. After reading, we can understand that Locke and Key are going for a picnic in the country with Mrs. Potts. Let's ask some questions to understand what happened during the picnic. Number 1. Who suggests asking Mrs. Potts to go with them to the picnic? It's Key. Number 2. What do they take with them for a picnic? They take a blanket and a big picnic. Does Mrs. Potts want Key to take a photo of her? No, she doesn't. Why doesn't she want a blanket? Because it's hot. That's all for Unit 6. Bye for now and see you soon.